Hello everyone and welcome to the incredible BATTLEMORPH build, focused on ending chases quickly and getting back into chase as soon as possible. With this build, the survivors will feel your oppression to the point where they feel like they can't get a moment of peace at all from you, so let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we return to a familiar favorite, Bamboozle and Self-Destruct Bolt. This will end your chases quickly by increasing your vault speed by 30% in crawler mode, in addition to an extra 15% from Bamboozle, and this also blocks the window behind you. This will shut down any strong windows in the way of you downing the survivor in your first chase. While chasing, you will be getting stacks for your other perk, Forever Entwined, which is whenever you damage a survivor, you get 4% extra pickup speed for every stack up to a maximum of 8, this ending up with 32 at max stacks. Down the survivor and get your quick pickup. This is where Agitation comes in, making your carry speed even faster, going all the way up to 18% faster carry speed. Between this and Forever Entwined, you'll be able to get back to the control station, get into the tunnels, and find your next survivor for your next chase as quick as possible. But wait, there's more. Fire Up is our final perk to tie this all together. As the generators get completed, each one gives you a 6% to basically everything that this build already does. This includes vaulting, the pickup speed, though keep in mind pickup speed can only go as fast as 42%, so keep that in mind, and even adding a whole new ability, that is to have a faster kicking action. This makes your chases even more deadly because instead of just having anti-window capabilities, you now have anti-pallet capabilities as well. In addition, as Forever Entwined and Fire Up gain stacks, your pickup speed gets so fast that survivors can barely hit flashlight saves. Even with perks like Background Player, I was able to avoid flashlight saves, and that's pretty impressive considering the fact that the flashlight save does have a buffer of about a full second, that being 0.5 on each second of the pickup. This legitimately felt better to use than Lightborn or Franklin's Demise, and if it's going to help you throughout the entire match and not just for flashlight saves, I honestly would prefer to run this if I'm looking for an anti-flashlight combination. So in summary, you start the match and have a quick chase thanks to Bamboozle and Self-Destruct Bolt. You then pick up and hook faster throughout the match thanks to Forever Entwined and Agitation, and this allows you to get right back into chase as soon as possible. And to tie it all together, Fire Up is giving you increasing buffs to everything you're doing through the match by making your chase and hooking speed faster, making you even more deadly as the match continues on. As a funny aside, for some reason, this build got me the most salt that I have had in any of the builds that we've made so far. You'd think the anti-exhaustion one, the anti-heal one, or the one with actual slowdown would do that, but nope, it was the BATTLEMORPH build for whatever reason. So if you need any proof that this build is really impressive, the survivor's disgust in facing it should be a sign. Anyways, I won't keep rambling, so let's go ahead and check out how effective this build really is in some showcase matches.
That's Sans, and Bleak is kind of like my unofficial what's the word, tutor for this stuff. All right, so the idea of this is more of a BATTLEMORPH where I'm not really focusing on slowdown. I'm focusing on like quick chases, quick hooks, back into the action, very little downtime, anti-downtime of the build. Oh, he's pushing it, he's pushing it, he's pushing it. I bet you. Where you got? Where you at? All right, I'm bringing Bamble, and I'm gonna use it. Woo! He doesn't look. You can hear it too. That's the funny part. I can throw that. Nope. Good bait, honestly. This is why the take the pallet tech is important. Even if you miss the tail attack, put yourself forward through the pallet, because you may be able to block the pallet prompt like I did there. It's kind of a easy way to recover from that. Okay, throw it here. You have Lambert, so I don't have to be as like nervous about turrets. I've been running a lot of like like not anti-turret stuff lately, which is interesting. So it kind of feels good to have Lambert's back on. Okay. All right, you go. That feels so good. I know it's capped, right? Because they put that cap on it to balance it out, but like, I still think it feels great. Well, actually, we're not even experiencing the cap yet because we haven't had a gen finished. Oopsies. Silly me. This is my first game on. Oh. I got Locker Vacuumed as the killer. That's very funny. Usually get Locker Vacuumed as the survivor. That is not the case. Yeah, it's that's also a ping thing with like the pallet sense from far away, the prompts, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think like it would be more pertinent to get good at the game in general than not like a specific map, but that's just me, you know? DBD players, if I learned anything, are like creatures of comfort. Like they don't like Having to learn new things, do new things. Okay, how's it going? Meanwhile, I'm like, hee hee, what evil or fun build can I concoct with a Xenomorph every week? I picked both these builds, not really a point chasing one or the other. Ooh, good dodge. I am kind of wonky there, but here's your weird dodge that made me do that, so good job. I see you, Arella. Okay, fire up one stack. This will go slightly faster. That is the fun part of like why I'm calling it like the battle build. Is like as the match goes on, you get stronger as well thanks to fire up. I'm gonna ignore that because of Lambert's. She's running far away from it, so. Oh, she went to the outside. I didn't even hear that. Oh, because there's a turret here. That'd be why. Okay, that makes sense. Placing turrets here is kind of a bizarre choice. I don't know why they would do that. They said they were trying to remove like the bushes and stuff, the bad collision, but like they're still everywhere. So like I don't know what that whole directive was about. Didn't seem like it stuck. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Lamberts. Goated add-on. That's why people like good dodge or good bait there rather. People are like, is Lamberts really still Xeno's best add-on? I'm like, the fact that I can do that is crazy. Like I could just be like, ah, that turret, I don't really care. What are you doing? I'll say I have Agi. I'm pretty set. Yeah, they're not on that yet. I see somebody moving over here. It's the Zarina I haven't seen at all. Yeah, thankfully a lot of the great quality life changes are coming through this spring trap. You're gonna have Anti-Go next, you're gonna have map offering nurse. It's gonna be great. Her pathing's kind of weird, so I had to play a little more head on there. Not the perk. This is also very anti-flashlight. Although it is kind of just a symptom. If you pick up so fast, they're like, what are we gonna do about it, you know? That is also something to think about. Yeah, Vecna is also getting a buff, which is cool. I'm glad behavior is like willing to understand. It's like, well, just because, you know, just because a character has a high kill rate doesn't mean that they're in a good spot, right? Because he's mostly a knowledge check, even at like mid-level strength, you know? So that's not ideal. Yeah, defeats the point, yeah. The point is, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna put you in the basement because you're just gonna try to sabo me. Yeah, it's like you could run Lightboard to just turn off the flashlights, or you could just have like a wild pickup speed that just throws them off entirely. And people hate flashlights. There are beamers in this lobby too. I really should chase Dwight if I want to win, but like I don't think we're at a point where we're gonna lose yet. I say that and the gen immediately pops. That sounds about right. Yeah, flashbangs for whatever reason are back to not making noise. That's unfortunate. That's just collision. So, what are you guys doing here? Doesn't really matter who I chase here. To be honest. Looks like they're gonna try to slide in here. Let's make that difficult for them. They got Zarina, but now they're in a very big kerfuffle. And they say you can't anti-body block with the tail. Right? You gonna go for it? No? Okay. Demon pick? Yeah, do that. Just for hits at every pallet? Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, well, you gotta be careful about, like, you know, tempering your response to a character's strength or something early on. It's like, You never know if it's just like knowledge you don't get. Xeno's kind of the same way. People still don't know that Xeno's mostly a knowledge check. People are still like, bro, this character is stupid. No P, and it's like all you have to do is just learn your turret setups. They really want this. Her medkit's gone. Did she pop a stipend? No. Gotta be a syringe then, right? Better she dropped the medkit, but that'd be far less likely. He's shooting, his timing is weird. He's picking up too fast. He's a hacker. Okay, she picked the gen over anything. I think it's funny too. I actually went and checked my video that I made that teaches people how to counterplay the Xenomorph. It does far less well than my usual videos do. Like people, it doesn't seem like people are interested in the counterplay. In that case, like, I don't know, just follows that at that point. If you're not willing to put in the effort to learn, then I don't think you can realistically complain. Perfect timing for the morning. Foggy. Mori time. Woo! In game. The worst Larry right now. You won't always be. You would right now. Hey guys, a little bit of context for this one. I actually took a break to do an unknown match just to have some fun with some of the unknown mains that were in the chat. And I kept getting this Ellen Ripley and Nia duo that kept using background player to hit easy flashlight saves. And I got them later in a different rematch where I absolutely showed them the strength of the Battlemorph builds. That context I think was important here. So let's see how that rematch goes. In our house, Thompson house. Let's see. I think it's a Maxwell House commercial from like the 90s. Is that reference? I am old. I'm about to say, they spawn near me so many times now. I'm learning to check, because I'm like, clearly they would never spawn that close to me. That'd be silly. What are the two Dwights that are identical, just like having a meeting? They're meeting without me. Oh, she got trucked. Oh. She got... No, no, no. I'm prepared this time. Spawn change? No, I think that's in the next chapter. Just soon. Oh, there you go. They're just running all the way around the building. Yeah. Gosh, cold wind's so bright, it's hard to see the scratch marks in here. Is actually putting work? They sure did. They saved me. Well, she has background play, so I gotta be careful. The thing I've been hitting about background player is it's not a loop deer. Yeah, yeah! Nothing for you. Get entwined, goober. Background play this. A background player. Background player destroyer. I don't need Lightborn. I have forever entwined. It's better Lightborn. Lightborn that functions outside of specifically having flashlight size. Pretty sick. They're not coming around the outside here. Like I thought they would. Why don't you stay on the gen? Okay, you do you, I guess. Hello there. People are scarred by Lightborn, man. Weird. I felt like I hit way lower than it should. You can't hit over this seat. Just being finicky. She's running the opposite way. Woo! He's forever enjoyed it, so goated! Man. Get trucked. Hey, Mar. Hey, awesome. We're trying to get footage from right now. Doing like a BATTLEMORPH build. Good to see you. That's too funny, dude. Yeah, they're back here. Issues. The Dwight Brigade. Quick, 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 quick. Woo! In the timeout mode. Up you go. That's a good turret placement. Like right there at the edge of shack. I'll say, I don't disturb crows in power mode, and those are crow disturbed here. Oh, he knew. He knew. He said, "Oh, not Ripley giving up. Come on." You guys were giving up when I was playing on owner there. What happened? Not throwing that is wild. Are you also doing like... I think they're also doing blood pack guns. Who made the video? Who did it? Who made the video? Yum. He's gotta be right here, right? Now, besides, he didn't go anywhere. This is his friend. He can't go there. Thank you, fire up. Yum. A Syringe? How are we using a Syringe? I got the good bug. I can do it. Let's go. I'm squinting to see these scratch marks. I see you, Laura. It's nice having you. Thank you for coming in. You have strength and shadows? What that is? Ah, I missed. I should have strafed it. I just went for a normal shot. Yeah, Dwayne? You good? It's okay. The tail giveth, but the tail also taketh away. Okay. I see you doing. Wow. Clean game. Bung, 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 bung. More time. Woo. Oh! Why does he sound like that? Oh! Squaw! Are you a baby bird? Ah! Ah! I'm just gonna clip that eye contact, so I gotta be careful. Alright guys, another funny one of this video. I took another break to play one Bubba game, and I don't play Bubba very often, but despite this Lara seemed to have a very big ego about 2-outing my Bubba, calling me predictable and stuff like that, and once again, just like the flashlight savers, I actually got her again on the BattleMorph build. So let's see how this goes when I'm on my main character on the BattleMorph build. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. They're up and around. Oops, somebody's right here though. I should break this door. This is fun. Is that the courtyard that they set that in? No. I don't have any upstairs. I don't have any upstairs control stations. That entire side of Midwich. That's pretty rough. This is the one that was set up. All the way up here. Where are you hiding? On this one. There's a turret set up on that one down the hall too. And the pre-run is wild from you. Really? Wow. That is depressing. That is very depressing. That is some collision. They said, yeah, this entire thing, this entire box, yeah, you can't hit there. Like, I can see the invisible space layer. I can see the thin air. So, what do you mean by that? Job so far, yeah. Imagine Jen's gonna pop soon. There's probably somebody who's been on one since the beginning, but I don't pop. Dude, the free running on these guys is insane. They free run everything. Yeah. Why that hit so low? I think I'm beginning to understand what's wrong with the tail. Like, it feels like it's coming out, like, when you're up close to something, like, it's eating it earlier, so you need to, like, kind of like Huntress, kind of stay far back away from things. So you don't clock right away. Or maybe why I'm hitting pallets and stuff. That's new. It's not how it's supposed to be, but, like, it's how they messed it up. I think I'm finally beginning to catch, like, the consistency to how it's messed up. Well, the context of that and why he was saying it with so much uncertainty is because the game was in a really rough state at that point, and he was saying it. So, like, he wanted to, like, you know, puff up the people who legitimately hadn't been, like, actually doing a pretty good job so far. But also, it was kind of like a weird time to say that, considering the functionality of the game at that point, or lack thereof. It's a rock and a hard place, you know. You wanna gloat about your devs that work really hard, but also they were kind of scuffing a lot of stuff at the same time. Maybe there's somebody down there, but I want to go after Lara. Since she said I was a textbook on Bubba. Assuming this is the same person. They are full prestige Lara, non. That'd be really funny if, like, okay. If, like, she was like, oh, you're such a textbook, and then I just get her again, and I was like, oh. Those shares suck. That's crazy. That's the second time I've hit, like, thin air between them. That's crazy, man. I wish I had checked that person's charms when they were initially being, like, you know, kind of the way they were. I can know for sure. Not here. I just went right back to that the moment I left. Yeah, I think I need to back up a little bit. If the tail is just going to kind of be artificially, like, lower than it should be, gotta back up so I don't hit stuff. Just like I would on Huntress. Ooh, nice. I'm going to stop and kick this, actually. With Forever Entwined and Agitation, I should be able to pick up and hook before she can do anything about that. With Agi, I'll just carry her into this room. Hopefully she doesn't come up for the save here. Good. Okay, she did return in regards to Jen. She is still in that other room though. Yeah, because like the thing is with like, if you're playing the comp mode, if DB ever gets a competitive mode, like you get like, you know, if you play comp, like the expectations are set, right? Like you know what you're signing up for. So that will be kind of oddly enough like the chiller matches in that scenario. Whereas the casual games, she's hiding on the shin. She did that by accident. The Jill, she was trying to Kobe, or give up. Okay, you have fun. Enjoy plot twisting. Gone plot twisting. She believed that. Textbook. Textbook. I hope this is the same person, because the fact that they fell for that very simple mind game at such a safe ballot is really funny. Hi, friend. Reverend Twine goaded. Exhibit 39. That's too goofy, man. The DC outro is funny too. That's like an actual DC. I'm telling you, BATTLEMORPH correct. Anti-flashlight, anti-pallet drop from power struggle, anti-chase, get back in the chase. Oof. He was healing during all this. I know it's not everybody's favorite map, but like aesthetically, this is peak. Beam even. Still probably the most atmospheric maps in DBD. I love it so much. I don't know, horse. I don't know that off the top of my head. Who would truly forever imply the survivors. I'm glad they did this. Like, it's frustrating whenever I end up in this situation, but like, for the survivor into things, it's really nice that you can't just like cheese the doors on Midwich anymore as killer. Like, the Midwich is already really killer-sided, so the fact that the doors were also killer-sided, it's like, oh, brother. So, I thought that was the door. That little ambient noise, I thought that was the door. Oh, my God. I will. Yeah, see, like, you can actually get out on this map now, which is pretty cool. It's not the case in most of those. Pretty neat. I love you. Little guy. Look at him. Just chilling. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you have fun out there using the BATTLEMORPH build, and hopefully you get some results to the ones that I did. If you like this build and you like me making videos like this, make sure that you like and subscribe. That's how I know I'm doing a good job on the back end, so go ahead and let me know. But other than that, that's gonna be it for today's video, friends. I appreciate you so much for watching. Hopefully I made your day a little bit better today. If I didn't, I'll try to do so again in the next video. But if I don't see you there, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.